Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. And the Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of the defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Golden Gophers offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about...
And the quarterback run up to and sacked at the 12. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves it with 3rd and 2. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Hunt is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. It's a draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Texas A&M. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the play fake. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it on the move.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You've got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up fourth and short.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Finds some room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Coming out on first down with the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's second and long. The RPO, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Cotton. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Ohio State! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Throwing right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He now has 53 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're working that left side. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
They're up by 10 over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, and they can't move the chains. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it in the middle. It's caught. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining 1st half than you? And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Nothing went right in that 1st half, and the first order of business here, Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the game.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They go to the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
43-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's a draw. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Hunt is on its way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Power football with the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 11 to LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great. They're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. They're setting up the screen. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have 6.
Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Firing to the right, complete. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and